Hello, my name is Eric.
My name is Reed.
And I'm Drew.
I'm Jill. And I'm Delaney.
And today we'll be teaching the basics on how to create an enjoyable first date. Whether you've done this before or have never attempted to do this at all, asking someone on the first date and creating a memorable experience is super easy. You don't need much, and it actually starts with you. As long as you keep calm, practice, and be yourself, you will be able to create an enjoyable first date. With our help, hopefully we can increase your chances of getting that second date you've always dreamed of by enhancing the experience of your first date.
In order to get a date, you must first initiate the date. If there's someone that you're interested and you think might be interested in you, it's up to you to initiate the date. Usually men are the ones who ask the women out. However, this is wrong, even though society believes it so. And why might you ask? Because of things like the cult of domesticity and Victorian era values. According to Our Sexuality by Crooks and Bauer, the Victorian era made women seem like asexual wallflowers who were meant to stay at home and not to initiate any sort of relationship. So, women, don't be asexual wallflowers. Come on, everyone should be equally asking people out.
Now, how do you go about approaching someone you're interested in? Here is some practical advice on how to ask someone out on a date. First of all, don't be awkward about it. Take a deep breath, plan out what you want to say in your head, and now repeat it. Don't ask if they want to hang out, as this is too vague and sends the wrong message. Instead ask, what are they doing later? Are they busy? This is more practical and opens the door to them willingly responding to the hint or cue you've given them. It is important to do this when they are free from distractions, so that you have their full attention and they have a good opportunity to respond. Make sure to smile when you ask, so that they find you approachable, and most importantly, be interested in what they have to say, so that they know that you care about their response.
If you want someone to say yes, your intentions must be genuine. According to Dr. Deborah Hecker, in conjunction with eHarmony, she states that their response may be driven by your honesty and friendliness. This means by just being yourself and being upfront to the other person, they may be willing to say yes. And if they do, you must now figure out where to go. Now, you don't want to go to the movies. You would like to go to a coffee shop or an amusement park, and that is because communication is key on the first date.
With communication comes interest in the other person. Dr. Hecker writes to show your strengths while on the first date. This is a good way to express your potential as a partner or even just as a person. Talk positively about yourself. Just don't be boastful. Arrogance can be a huge turnoff. Also, don't include what you dislike in others. Talk about what you do like in others. This is a good way to open up new conversation and you can come off as polite. It allows for the other person to expand on their interests, thus making a good conversation and eventually a good first date.
Now, we've talked a lot about friendliness and how you should communicate with a smile or how to hold a conversation. However, when on a first date, interest occurs based not only on where you go or how you ask, but also on your body language. According to psychologists at BBC Science, at least 55% of attraction is conveyed through body language. This means that you should face them with a smile, sit up or stand tall, be relaxed, and be interested in the date itself. Displaying openness is key to creating a positive atmosphere. You're happy to be there, so show it. Dr. Hecker adds that looking uncomfortable or miserable is a huge turnoff and can make you appear desperate.
With that said, make sure you never, under any circumstances, bring up any of your past relationships on the first date. The point of being on this date is to move forward, not to bring up the past. By bringing up your exes, you unintentionally allude to mistakes you might have made in that relationship. He or she most likely doesn't want to hear about those mistakes for fear that you might commit those mistakes in your potential relationship with them.
The date is coming to a near end. You've been positive, polite, and honest. Now you're probably asking yourself how you should end the date. Well, you should read the other's body language. If they seem relaxed and the conversation is dimming, you shouldn't just end the date abruptly. However, summarize how the date went. You should express your thoughts on how it went. If you're content with it, or if you really enjoyed it, tell that to the other person. They may respond hopefully the same as you did.
Depending on their response, if the date went well, they will hint at a phrase such as, "I had a great time," or "I'd love to go out again sometime." Listen to what they say and expand on that. and if you're willing, you should respond positively to initiate a second date. In order to take part in a second date after the first was successful, repeat these helpful ideas and do as you did in the first date, just somewhere else, preferably. The other person is interested in you for you, so ending on a good note means that everything went right on the first date and you should be well on your way to a second date.
Hopefully the information that we gave you in this video was helpful. We taught you how to initiate a date, some do's and don'ts of the date, and how to conclude a date. For each thing, we showed you how you can use it to improve your first date experience, and we hope the things that you learned from this video will help to improve your own individual first date experiences. But what does this all really mean? It's one thing for us to tell you in theory what you should and shouldn't do, and it's another thing to actually practice it out in the real world. In order to help you visualize what a date would look like, we're going to go ahead and conclude with a mock date that'll show you some of the good things that can happen in a first date.
Hey Eric, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Jill?
What you doing later?
I'm not doing anything, right?
I was wondering if you want to get some coffee with me.
Oh yeah, for sure, let's go.
Alright.
And so what are you gonna do for Halloween?
I don't know. Probably just sit at home.
You're not
Dress
gonna-
up like a cat.
You're gonna dress up like a cat.
Give kids candy, yeah. You know.
Okay.
A really boring life. How about you? What you do for Halloween?
I'm probably gonna just hang out with some friends, maybe get off candy, see how it goes. So this was fun. We should do it again sometime.
Yeah, totally.
And so can I get your number?
Sure.
You want to put it in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Thanks. All right. So I gotta get going,
Alright.
but this was fun.
Yeah.
I'll text you.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.